Star Wars gold, deals that never miss. Only on the IC, feel the force in every bid. Incredible finds beam straight to your screen. Every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central, come live the dream. From rare Boba Fett to that Falcon you adore, Taco Tuesday's got the goods, and so much more. Looking for that Falcon or a figure still sealed? Where I see full life legends, our fate is revealed. With collectors united, it's the thrill of the hunt. Each drop's a blast, this is the real stunt. Incredible finds beam straight to your screen. Every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central, come live the dream. From rare Boba Fett to that Ewok you adore, Taco Tuesday's got the goods, and so much more. Lightspeed deals, we're coming in hot. On the IC, Taco Tuesday's the spot. Miss it, you must not, this is the way. Every Tuesday, come and play. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
Happy Taco Tuesday. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the best live show on the interwebs. Right here on the Imperial Commissary. It is Taco Tuesday. We got lots of awesome items for you. It's going to be a very exciting night. I'm going to start us off with something small. Well, Andrea has a chance to tag everybody that wanted to tag. So we're just going to start off with a lonely little stormtrooper here. He's not the best condition, but he's not the worst. But he's got no blaster, and he's starting off at a doll hair. A little bit of dirt in his plug holes there. Can't go wrong for a buck. Letter A. And when you get into the room, say hey, so I know you can see me and hear me, and I can see and hear you, and so on and so forth. Let me hit a refresh on this, because it's weird not to have any comments. I don't know. Maybe it's working. Tested myself. Yep, it works. Everybody's shy tonight. Ooh, the sun is in my eyes. Good thing I have a sombrero. It's perfect. Oh, there goes everybody. What up, Bird? How you doing? Joe Ferrero, what up, dude? How's it going? Yo, how you doing? Who knew sombreros were so good for sun? There we go. Andrea's going to tag everybody here, and then we'll get going. But for right now, we just got up something basic so nobody feels left out if they don't get their tag yet. But there it is. Happy Taco Tuesday, Adam DeMonte. How you doing there, bud? Oh, there Andrea goes tagging everybody. What up, Hubert? How you doing, bud? How's it going? Taco Tuesday, it's the ultimate display. Vintage Star Wars toys and deals that never end. I invented that song from scratch, for the record. Well, remember, it is Taco Tuesday, so feel free to ask me anything about me, the IC, ICCC, IC for life, whatever. Should really release another guest star. I've been slow on that. I gotta get on that. Andrea, I said I was gonna release one tomorrow, and look, I blew it. I forgot. Oh well. We'll get you out some more guest stars there. Tons more to announce. Tons more to announce. Happy St. Patty's Day. Ooh, I wonder. Maybe it'll be a slow night. Because it's St. Patty's Day. Who knew? It figures, and I talked all that sauce about putting up a Boba Fett for $1, and it's going to be a slow night because it's St. Patty's Day. Yeah, that's all right. Why don't you get a good deal? I haven't been out on a St. Patty's Day in, shoot, man, 15 years? Probably longer. What's up, Brett? How you doing, buddy? What up, DJ, over there on YouTube? Remember, we are streaming on YouTube and Twitch as well, so if you prefer to watch on those platforms, feel free. The chat will pop up here on my main screen and also on your video screen if you comment over there. Thanks to Chat Ninja. And all the wonderful people that create freeware, or shareware, or whatever it is. Open source. Better today than last week. There you go. Every day in the right direction. That's the trick. What's up, Eduardo Martins? How you doing, buddy? Hello from New Zealand, Brent. How you doing? New Zealand, how cool is that? Beautiful. The land of Boba Fett's and Lord of the Rings. I think Boba Fett's be coming from New Zealand all the time, right? It's like the land of Boba Fett. Done, but tell me what is on A before you start. It's just a Stormtrooper, regular Stormtrooper, babe. Ah, gee whiz, that COVID, man. Well, just get better, get feeling better. All right. Let me grab some figures here. St. Clair, Missouri. That's okay. That's far away too, man. Gotta drive there. Can't walk it. All right, we're gonna start off letter B with Lando. Here's Lando. He's in good condition, very nice condition. Hello from Brazil. There you go. Nice Lando, nothing wrong with him. Comes complete with his blaster. Stern at $1, $1 holler. Letter B is Lando. Letter C, let's do a, how about a Gonk? Power Droid. I don't know if it's big V or little V or whatever you guys do with that new variant you came out with, but there you go. He's got nice feet. That's all we used to care about. If the feet were all banged up and as long as he had his antenna. That's going to be letter C, is Gonk, Power Droid. And letter D, let's do a Klaatu. What up, Andrew Dean? How you doing, buddy? How's it going? We got folks from all over the world. Remember, we ship all over the world, and we know how to ship properly all over the world. So you ain't going to get creamed on VAT tax. Not on my auctions. Really nice Klaatu there. I mean, as far as Klaatus go, that's a really nice one. And that's letter D. Alright, usually on the next ones we put out some weird stuff, so let me throw out some weird stuff there. Excuse me. Gee whiz. Okay. Let's go letter F. It's going to be a Lily Letty Lando skiff. So he is Lily Letty Lando skiff. And he is complete. A little scratching on his shoulder pad there, but otherwise very nice. And he is complete. There's his Lily Letty accessory staff. And here is his Lily Letty helmet. I just had it. There it is. Boop. So there you go. That is a 100% complete Lily Letty Lando skiff. He's going to be on letter F, as in Frank. All right. Letter G. Let's do a Lily Letty Re-Yeez. This is Re-Yeez. He is a Lily Letty version of Re-Yeez. And you can tell because he's got those painted hands there and his olive boots. But Lily Letty Re-Yeez usually gets really, really scratched up because his hands, unlike the American version, they're all covered in paint. Like that's paint instead of plastic. The Lily Letty, let's start them at $50 a piece. Because they're all worth $50 at least. But look at how nice his hands are. And that's actually paint. That's not, whatchamacallit. It's not mold or molding. It's not plastic. It's not the color of plastic. Like its head is the color of plastic. But this is paint on the torso and the arms there. So it's really, really hard to get one of those with nice hands because it's all paint. Look at how nice his boots are, too. That's an extremely nice Lily Letty Re-Yeez, and his eyeballs are also very, very nice. And he does come with his Lily Letty Re-Yeez Hornswoggle accessory, or whatever it is. I don't know. That's going to be letter G, as in George. And all the Lily Letty, I'm just going to start them at $50 each. Next up, a Lily Letty Emperor's Royal Guard. This is an ERG. Now, Lily Letty Emperor's Royal Guards, they always have their head is removable because they didn't bother wasting any money on glue. So there you go. There's a little bit of scratching on his helmet, but not much. You can see it right there at the collar. Right there. Still very, very nice. And that is a Lily Letty one. And he is complete and clean. Hola, Adam Chitwood. How are you, buddy? And he is complete. Here's his staff. Now on the staff, little deformation there. I don't know what it could be from. I'll get a good view of it. Hold on. One second, let me get a good view of that. I think just like a kid chewed it or something, or a dog. There you go. But it's still all there. So there is a complete Lily Letty ERG. And letter I learned on bootlegs from last week. I'm not giving you guys starting at $1 bootlegs anymore because that doesn't work. So we're going to start this one at 220 bucks. It is a vintage Mexican bootleg black rubber Chewbacca. So that's vintage Mexican bootleg. So it's from the 80s. It is a mighty Chewbacca. And he's going to start off at 200 bucks. And check it out. It's like a somewhat hard but also still bendable rubber. Kind of like a car tire. Stand not included because I seem to be running out of them even though I had a big box of them. But I must have used them all for mine and just have a few left. So there you go. Chewy is so cool. Yep, vintage Mexican bootleg right there. Rubberized Chewy. Starting at 200 bills. All right, and let's go here. We're going to go to some more stuff. What's up, Aaron? How you doing? Still clicks. Little mini rig radar laser cannon there. That's going to be letter N as in Nancy. N as in Nancy. And letter M as in Michael is going to be this Wampa. Wampa, Wampa, Wampa. Because it's just like the letter M except upside down. Look, blue cloth. Still works. Pretty good Wampa. Here he is on a sheet of white paper, so you know. A little bit of yellow to him, but really not bad. His legs are sparkling. But there you go. Good evening, Dan Miller. Dark Side Chewbacca. I like that. So that's letter M, the Wampa. M as in Michael. Or M as in upside down W for Wampa. Two more things. Star Wars blaster, missing one of the screws. Starting at $1. How could you go wrong? That's going to be letter O, as in olive. And I got to figure out a way to hold it there. Give me a second. I think that'll work. Letter P. Little mini rig starting at a doll hair. What's up, John Noakes? I saw you there in Animal Kingdom today, brother. That's fun. That's letter P right there. I'll get you out some carded figures. Well, I know you guys are all excited about this one, so maybe we'll put him up there. Beauty of a Boba. Let's start him off first so he has some time to go. He's absolutely stunning. Here you go, Boba Fett. It's the Emperor offer Boba Fett, so it's not some regular 77 back or something. It's a 65 back. It is absolutely stunning and beautiful. The bubble is one of the best I have ever seen. The only thing there is a little tiny crease right there. It's hardly noticeable. You can get it if you do the tilt. I'll put it up close for you so you can see. Or let me take it out of the glass so you can see. But the real stunner about this, besides it being an Emperor offer, which makes it a really sought-after Boba Fett card. See that little crease right there? But that's it. Just that little tiny crease. Gold circle sticker on that. And this is about one of the best bubbles I've ever seen on a Boba Fett. There is no yellowing whatsoever. It is perfect and clean and clear and no breaking or denting or cracks or holes or anything. It is just beautiful. Like, look at that bubble. It's just beyond ridiculous. And it's going to be starting at $1. I don't know. What is a 65 back? Is that a big C or a small C or a Whoopie doopie doopie C or something. I don't know. You guys and all your Boba Fett variants now. Didn't used to be like this. It'd be like, that's a Hong Kong Boba Fett. And it's not going to come in the acrylic. I'm keeping the acrylic because it's an extra wide acrylic. It's not the proper one. You will be getting this in a star case. Absolute stunner Boba. Really shockingly nice. Will grade high. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that thing. It's crazy. Look at that bubble. So anyway, starting off at $1. That's going to be letter S. How many people say they stopped on a vacation at 10 Icy Taco Tuesday? Well, you know what's funny? Adam Chitwood's on, and every time he's in Disney World, he hops on Taco Tuesday, man. Chitwood's hilarious. He'll be like, I'm in Barbados, and I don't really have a good cell phone signal. Can I put in a high bid on this one in case I can't see it? It's funny. He'll be somewhere crazy. And just be like, hey, you know. Alright, next up, this beautiful Secret Star Wars figure sticker offer. This is the sticker offer Leia right here. This is a 21-back Leia. Haha, true story. Yeah, see, sure enough. Little bit of tab tear right there, but it is unpunched. Her bubble is pretty great, but has the tiniest of dents right there. I should have tried to pop that out at some point. I think that dent is get-outable by just squeezing down, but I'm not going to be the guy. But anyway, this one we're going to start off at $1,300 though, because I know it's worth $1,800, so I'm not going to sell it dirt cheap. But it does have the Secret Star Wars figure sticker offer. This is a sticker offer, and this is the sticker offer on the front as well. So there you go, if you're keen on that. Thanks, Jan. Have fun. Eat a churro for us on Taco Tuesday. That's going to be letter T, that beautiful Leia right there. And then we'll start this fellow off at $1 too. This is a 65-back brown snake Yoda. His bubble is squished though and cracked, but it is a brown snake Yoda 65-back. The figure cannot be removed. We got a couple guys fighting on Boba. Still super cheap for that Boba. It is the Emperor offer Boba, don't forget. Still displays great. And it's starting off at $1, so you can't go wrong. It's just squished here. And the crack is here. Right there, you see the crack? But the figure cannot be removed. And it is brown snake Yoda there. Starting bid on Leia is $1,300. 1300. She's a 21-back sticker offer. Beauty of a Leia right there. Star Wars card too. Alright, there you go. Yoda. Y-O-D-A Yoda. Starting at $1. How could you go wrong? That's going to be letter U. As in universally awesome. Okay. And then I want to put up a Droid Factory on Z because I have a Droid Factory here and it's in my way. It's currently on a chair. So give me 1 second. That will use. Kenner Droid Factory. It is 100% complete. There is R2. Here's R2's head. Some scratches on there, but really not bad for a Droid Factory R2 head. Better than the one we sold a couple weeks ago. And then here's his torso. A little bit yellow on that, but still a pretty good label. Let me try to get it to zoom in a bit. There you go. Really nice label, but just a little bit of yellow. Little dog ear there. And it is 100% complete. It has the axles. It has the rubber tubes and all that. It also has a box that I gotta grab. Oh, and it has instructions as well. So instructions and a beautiful box. Look at how nice this box is. But I mean, if you're going to display it, look at how nice that is for a display. So there you go, Droid Factory box. And it has the instructions. And that's going to be letter Z there. Put a little letter Z sticker on it. That is not in the view of the camera. How about that? Letter Z. And that does have a complete three-legged R2 in there. Wow, the Z is still not viewable. Hold on one second. I'll put it on the ramp. And then we'll be able to see that it's letter Z. Always, Aaron, always. But that's all right. You can get a good deal on it right now, buddy. It's still super cheap. All right, so there you go. There's everything spinning. It is an awesome setup already. Ooh, I needed a letter E. Crazy letter E. How about we just start off with a comic book? Mace Windu, Jedi of the Republic, #2. These are my comics, so they have been bagged and boarded and never read, because I don't do comics. And anybody will tell you that buys my comics that they are in the best condition ever, because I picked the best one when I was buying it, and then I bagged and boarded them and never ever read them. So there you go. Mace Windu, #2, starting at $1. Crazy letter E. The letter that could end up being anything in the world. Ooh, I forgot to tell you about letter EI, everybody. Letter EI is a double-sided poster. Yep, Sam, you're absolutely right. Let me put it on this one. Letter EI is a double-sided poster of The Force Awakens. Hold on, there's lightsabers tying me up here. One second, my camera wire is stuck under lightsabers. Oh, there you go. It is the double-sided Force Awakens poster, so there you go, that's the backward side. But it's a double-sided Force Awakens poster, starting at $1. But that's the one from the theater where they put it in the double-sided stand. They're actually very sought after. Look at the bubble on that Boba Fett, folks, and it's only at $1,100. That is the steal of the century right now. Crystal clear bubble, perfect bubble. Steal of a deal. You guys getting sick of Lily Letty or something? We got no bids on that second wheel at all. 0 bids. Why does it do that? It shrinks it. Happy Taco Tuesday, Sean. Alright, there you go. There's everything that's spinning right now. Let me know if you have any questions, if you want to see anything again. Or anything at all. Chitwood takes over on the Boba Fett, 1150. Happy St. Patty's Day. Alright, let me run through them. Here we have letter A is just a naked stormtrooper. Letter B is a complete Lando, nice condition. Letter C is a Gronk droid, nice condition. Letter D is a Klaatu, very nice condition. Letter E is a Mace Windu number 2 comic, starting at $1. Can't go wrong there. Letter F has a starting bid of 50 bones. It is a Lily Letty Lando skiff complete. G is a beautiful Lily Letty reuse, like really top shelf condition. Letter H is a Lily Letty Emperor's Royal Guard complete, and letter I is a vintage Mexican bootleg Chewbacca, hard rubber, black hard rubber, unarticulated Chewbacca there. And then letter O is the radar, or letter N is the radar laser cannon. Letter M, as in Michael, is the Wampa. That's at $20 with Caesar Spike right now. Letter O is a Star Wars blaster, and letter and only at $15. And letter P is a what the heck is letter P? The AST5 mini rig. And then we go on to the carded cam. We've got a Boba Fett Emperor offer 65 back, unbelievably beautiful, clear, perfect bubble on that. It's only at $11.50 right now. We have a beautiful Princess Leia 21 back. Really, really nice card there. Little tab tear, but still beautiful. And she's at $1,300 starting bid. And then letter U is a Yoda, Brown Snake Yoda on letter U. And it's only at $110, which is pretty cheap, seeing as how a Brown Snake Yoda, perfect condition, not on a card, is worth $110. The blaster is not complete. It's missing one of the spinny wheel thingies. One of the locking mechanisms. It has one of them. It's missing one of them. And then letter Z is a complete droid factory with blueprints and box, only at $80. And it has a three-legged R2. I'm going to put that together because a three-legged R2 is worth like $150, guys. And it's in there. So, I mean, if you're not... If it's at $80, it's because somebody doesn't realize that this is in there. Because it is. And I mean, just alone, these go for $150 plus. There's a three-legged R2 right there, so that definitely shouldn't be at $80 right now. There you go. Now you can see it. But $80, too cheap. The Boba Fett is too cheap. The Leia is too cheap, but nobody's bid on it yet. But it is too cheap. Kyle Bowling Ball takes over on Boba Fett at 1,200 bones. Who else would start you off a 65-back Boba Fett Emperor offer at $1? Only here on Taco Tuesday. That is the only place in the world. That Lily Lady Reeves is perfect. I know it's got a bid on it, but it is perfect. And it's such a hard figure to get perfect because it's got so much paint on it. But nobody really thinks of it because it's just a reuse. But that's why Lily Lady Reeves tend to go for good money. Because they're really hard to get nice. Eduardo Martins hops into the Boba Fett ring at $12.50. Letter U is a brown snake Yoda. It does have a cracked bubble, but the figure cannot be removed. It's a 65 back. The bubble is squished and it has a crack in it, but the figure can't be removed at all. It's only at $110, which is too freaking cheap. Speaking of Disney, my new favorite thing is to hide loose vintage figures around the park and watch people find them. They go crazy. There you go, buddy. I know, you even put a little tag on them that says from your friends at the Imperial Commissary. You're a sweetheart. It doesn't get more grassroots than that, brother. I can't believe that brown snake Yoda. I'm going to show it to you again because... I mean, all the cards are cheap right now, but look at this. This is only at $110. Now, if that bubble wasn't cracked at all, that's $350, $400 figure right there. It still looks exactly the same. It's just got a little crack in the bubble down there at the bottom and a little squish in the bubble at the top. But that's currently at $110. That is the cheapest thing ever. Dark or light pike on the... I don't know, buddy. How does one tell if it's dark or light? It's hard to tell without a light one and a dark one. Here, maybe you could tell. I'm going to say light because it's lighter than a bib for tuna staff. But I don't know. All right, we're getting some bids on you now. 120, 125, 130, 130. Michael Highlands in the lead on you. Chitwood takes over on H at $50. What's H, Chitwood? Yeah, that's cool, dude. I mean, just his pike is worth $50, so you're doing good. You got it, Rob. Anytime, buddy. Always feel free to ask questions. Happy to show you. Happy to help. Happy to answer anything I do know the answer to. Brent Lancaster's in the lead on Crazy Letter E, $1. That's the Mace Windu comic. Where's Dan Belkey? I don't want to hear it this week. I put up a comic for him. Chitwood, 140 won't work. Sam Cobra's in the lead at 150 on that Yoda right now. It'd have to be at least 155, I think. Yeah, $5. Anything over 100 has to be at least $5. Anything over 200 has to be at least $10. We got 155 on the Brown Snake Yoda by Adam Chitwood. Michael Highland, I'm sorry, Adam Chitwood just beat you to it. You'll have to go 160, brother. If you want in on that Yoda. Look at that beautiful Leia in the middle there. Feel free to go check out eBay. Free secret Star Wars action figure Leia, men on card. That price is cheap. All right, folks, let me know if you have any questions for me at all. I like answering questions, giving me something to talk about. Besides the steal of the deal of the night, where you get an entire droid factory, complete with blueprints, with hoses, with axles, and also with a complete three-legged R2 for $110. $110. It's like you buy the three-legged R2 for dirt cheap, and then you get an entire droid factory playset, all the parts, instructions, and box for free. Yeah, tons of exciting ICCC news. I do have to release a guest star, but I'll probably release them tomorrow. It's tough to do it on Taco Tuesday because I just make you guys sit there. I have lots more guest stars to release, lots more things going on. There's tons of events. I know they're talking about the room sales already. It's going to be sick. ICCC is going to be top shelf. When are you releasing the next guest star? Tomorrow I will release one. I can't release one right now because I have to make everybody sit. And I know I was supposed to release one yesterday, baby, but I've been slacking. I get it. I get them out there. Lots of guest stars. Even the guest stars are being like, can I announce it? Because you're taking forever. And I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I'm trying. I'm busy. There we go. We got 130 on Z, which is still the deal of the week for a three-legged R2. Just for the three-legged R2, 130 is cheap. Rick Carlson takes over with that beautiful fish profile picture on you at 190. Tag somebody who's got a Lily Letty focus because there's some cheap Lily Letty going right now. That reuse is so nice. It's insane. It's so cheap. I'm excited for Cliff Clavin. Just want to have a beer with him. That would be cool, dude. Cliff Clavin is a cool one, man. Well, you know what he's great for? I mean, besides the fact that he's in Empire Strikes Back, which is fun for us, but for, like, little kids and for, like, local, regular human beings, he's huge, man. He's been in, like, everything Pixar ever, and he's Cliff Clavin. Massive guest star right there. Very, very exciting. And the fact that he was in Empire Strikes Back on top of it is just gravy. And he has an action figure, technically. A mustachioed Hoth Rebel Commander. We got 50 bucks on F by Sam Cobras. Michael Highland gets Z up to the cost of a three-legged R2. You're just getting the box and the blueprints and the droid factory and all the parts and pieces for free. So at least it's at the cost of a three-legged R2 if you get a good deal on one. Eduardo Martins takes over on Boba Fett at $13.50. Still a steal of a deal on that Boba right there. Beautiful bubble. Kyle Bolenbaugh takes over on the Droid Factory at $160. Kyle Bowlenbaugh takes over on Boba at 1400. Remember, Boba's coming in a star case. The acrylic case is a double wide. I need it for a Marion Guard. My favorite guest of all time was Brian Toshi. I would have him back every year. He was so much fun to hang out with. That's cool, dude. And that's funny. He's a Ninja Turtle. There's a guy that's never been in Star Wars, and you loved him. He's your favorite guest. I always say that, though, with the guest stars for ICCC, it's like all you get to do is you get to see all the things I loved when I was growing up. I loved Ninja Turtles. I loved Tron and Scarecrow and Mrs. King. You know, Babylon 5 was really cool. So that kind of stuff is like, you know, that's what I go for. That's why you see all the weird different guest stars. They're just guest stars that I always wanted to meet. You know what I mean? It's good to be the boss. You get to pick those things. What up, Todd? How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good there. Let me know if you want to see anything in specific. Letter D. D's got $11, $12. What's letter D? D is that nice Klaatu with a really nice fuzzy skirt there. Fuzzy cape Klaatu. Revenge of the Nerds was classic. That is truth. I had a question today about the host hotel, which led to a very pleasant conversation with the lady at the reservation desk. Can't wait. Hey, awesome, brother. What was your question? Maybe other people have the same question. And what did they say? The host hotel is awesome, man. Free breakfast is epic. And then even more epic is free booze at night. It's really cool. Are you a fan of the Stranger Things? Are those kids expensive? Yeah, they are expensive, man. I'm not a huge fan. But yeah, those kids are super expensive, dude. And the problem is we have such a Star Wars crowd, it's really tough to float very expensive guest stars from other non-Star Wars-y franchises. Just from previous experience. I mean, Daredevil just beat the ever-living crap out of me. But if there's a deal on a Stranger Things person, I will grab them. Just for you, Chitwood. Sam Cobras takes over on you at 200. Brown Snake Yoda. Kyle Bowlenbaugh, letter S, that beautiful Boba Fett. Look at that bubble. It's just, wait till it comes around here. Look at it. Roll that beautiful Boba footage. That beautiful bean footage. It's just such a nice bubble. It's silly. Kyle Bowlenbaugh in the lead on Boba. And he takes over the lead on the Droid Factory, too. Kyle and Bowlenbaugh running the gamut. Did the Wampa come with Luke Hoth, or did I imagine that? No, it did not. But it was on the box. There was Luke Hoth on the box, but it did say not included. Batteries not included. Mandy Patinkin. I know him from stuff. Homeland, Princess Bride, Criminal Minds. Mandy Patinkin. I did just put one in his arms as a display. Yeah, just like literally just now. So that may be where you're thinking of it from. Look at that. I'm bringing back your childhood memories you never even knew you made. Eduardo Martins takes over on Boba at 15 and a quarter. Let's get started here. We're going to call A, B, C, and D. I'm not calling the Lily Letty wheel yet. Those are all still super cheap. If people want to get in on there, you definitely should. Those are all super cheap. All right, letter A. You got a Stormtrooper 13 bones going once, twice, 3 times. Mr. Highland, you got yourself a Stormy. Alrighty, next up, Lando No Teeth for $10. That's a steal of a deal for a complete, very nice condition vintage Star Wars figure. But it is a Lando. Those things do not sell for nothing for some reason. But I'll tell you, Billy D. Williams was one of my favorite actors to have. He was just so cool, man. Can we get Grogu? He is at the Oscars. I'm quite sure there'll be plenty of people cosplaying with a Grogu. Man, I sure hope that holds up. They're using it a lot. A lot. Going once, Gonk for $12 Gonk. Very nice Gonk for 12 bucks. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Kyle Bowenbaugh takes it down. But I don't know if he has Kermit the Frog legs, little Grogu there. At the Oscars, it definitely looked like somebody sat an animatronic doll on a chair for 10 hours and kept zooming in on it. It was weird. All right, next up, that beauty of a Klaatu with that nice thick cape going once, twice, 3 times. So. All right, folks, here's everything else that's spinning. I'm going to take these down, and I will put up 4 new Kenner figures for you on that first wheel in a moment. Kyle Bowenbaugh takes over on that beauty of a Boba, 1550. Still a steal of a deal, starting it at a buck. Can't go wrong with Boba. Not with a bubble like that. Billy D was amazing. He did an inscription on my Vintage Mint on card. Welcome to Cloud City. He told me he wasn't supposed to do it because I was a vet and had a Navy hat on. He would do it just for me. That's awesome. Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be doing personalizations like that, but he was cool. He did one to my mom, too, before she passed, which was cool because Billy D. Williams was one of her favorites from back in the day. And I don't even remember what it said. It's still somewhere. I'm sure I still have it. But he did do an inscription there, which was really cool. Eduardo Martins takes over on that beauty of a Boba Fett. It's going to be a fight to the death on that one. It is that nice. That bubble does not come around often. When you don't see it yellow, you certainly don't see it perfect like that. It's just ridiculous. Look at it spinning over there. It's bonkers. All right. 4 more Kenner figures. All right. Letter A, we're going to put up a Boba Fett. Boba Fett? Where? He is a beauty of a Boba. Let me find him a blaster. Hold on here. Because he is just so nice, he should be complete. Letter A is a Boba Fett Hong Kong Boba. Absolutely stellar condition. Nothing wrong with it. Paint is factory fresh and beautiful. Look at that chest. It's perfect. And when could you say that about a Boba Fett? Even look at the belt and everything. His paint is stunning. Carrie Fisher and her dog, that's cool. Well, speaking of Star Wars autographing people, did you guys see Mark Hamill's going to do a convention? I have asked him 200,000 times. Don't blame me. But yeah, he's going to do MegaCon Anaheim for $40 billion, so... For the fans, you know. Letter A is a beautiful Boba Fett, Hong Kong Boba. Absolutely stunning. Great paint. Really, really beautiful. It's beautiful. Kyle Bowenball takes over the carded Boba Fett at 16. All right, next up, letter B is going to be a Lando Skiff. Kenner Lando Skiff. Really great condition on him. Kind of hesitant to put his helmet on. I don't want to scratch up that beautiful hair. Really good condition. I'll put his helmet on his stick or something because it is really nice. I don't want to scratch up his head. And because I'm never going to be able to stand it on his stick, I will put it in front of him on the ground. There you go. Letter C, how about a Gam Guard? Does O work? I have no idea. I haven't tried it. Probably not. I don't think I've ever just put batteries in a blaster and it's worked. But I will give it a shot here with the batteries I got. Very nice Grammarian Guard. Look at his spikes. Beautiful. If you need a really cherry one for your collection, this could be him. Letter C is a Gam Guard. And letter D, let's do a Tusken Raider. It's been tougher and tougher to find nice condition Tuskens lately. I don't know why. They do have a lot of paint on them, so that's why. Maybe. But his silver spikes are beautiful. Mark Hamill better not be very short with fans. He charges $750 for his autograph. Better be, like, super nice. Like, thank you so much for giving me $750 to write my name. And watching Star Wars 400,000 times, so I'm famous for one thing I did 40 years ago, 50 years ago. Sorry, I don't mean to be that guy. It's just tough being a convention promoter. I mean, you know how they say don't ever meet your heroes? Well, never kind of try to contract them to sign autographs for your friends. Because, gee willikers. I would say that is the one bummer about the job, is you really, like, I don't know. You see people that are like, there's genuinely nice guest stars, there really, really are. But then you see some of them that are like, they'll tweet and they'll be like, I'm all about the fans, I love the fans, whatever I could do for the fans. And then they'll be like, give me $750 for me to write my name, and I'm only going to a multi-billion-dollar corporate convention once in the year. But what are you going to do? But that's why. That's the toughest part about being a convention promoter, is you really find out sometimes. Where they're like, you're not going to give me $250,000 before I even come to the convention? Why? That's another crazy thing that people don't know. You want to know an inside tip on convention running? Most of the guest stars, the big name guest stars and everything, you have to give them all their money for their guarantee before they even come. All of it. So you got to come out of pocket all that money and sit it on a shelf. You want Mark Hamill? Could have cost you $2 million, and you need to take it and put it on the shelf and give it to him until he finishes. And then you get to keep whatever he makes there, which is never $2 million. But that's how they do it. Crazy, crazy business. I just wanted to run the most epic toy show ever with some movie stars, you know? And here we are, 8 years later. 8 years later. Andrea says no. Am I talking too much about it? All right, I won't. Oh, I love you, Toby Black. Thanks for stopping in, man, for the uplifting bonus. And thanks for really understanding what ICCCon's all about, brother. I appreciate it. Well, you got yours, man. May the North. It's all about it, too, man. All about the fans. All about the history. I haven't even released all the Kenner people I have yet. We have a new Kenner guy who has never done a convention ever in the history of ever before. Coming this year to ICCCon. A new Kenner sculptor that has never done a single convention in the history of Earth. Let me know if you want me to show you anything again, folks. Anything you have a question about, anything you want me to talk about, anything at all. I'm happy to show you or answer any questions. Oh, that blaster, I was supposed to see if it works. I'm going to bet it doesn't, but let's see. C batteries. Nope, got no sound from the blaster. Nothing a 9-volt can't fix. Yeah, Chitwood, there you go. Seem to have got it working. There you go. It does work. How about that for them apples? How about them apples? Can I run the green saber tonight? Yeah, sure, bud. Here, how much is the Droid Factory at? Droid Factory's at 220. We're going to call the Droid Factory, and then I'll get you up that lightsaber. Because you're the second person to ask me to run it, so... It shall be run. Letter Z, going once, going twice, going thrice. So, letter Z, Droid Factory. To Kyle Bolenbaugh. There's Casey. What up, dude? Alright, folks, this is everything still spinning. I'm going to pack up this Droid Factory real quick. How you doing, Casey? Alright, green lightsaber it is. Still makes a sound. Some minor dents in the saber you can see, but it's all still there. Front piece is nice. Still even got a part of the original display thing. No batteries needed. Contents one lightsaber. So there you go. It's a Return of the Jedi one. The sticker's pretty fab. Starting at $1, letter Z, green lightsaber, the Force lightsaber. Letter Z. Can't believe we got no bids on that Leia there. Only starting at $1,300. I think that's like an $1,800 figure right there. Steal of a deal. Oh yeah, Dan. That is the best pie ever, man. You do need to get on that. Those Kenner figures on A, B, C, and D are like great condition. They're definitely worth more than the current bids. They're all beautiful condition. Very, very nice. Top shelf. Lily Letties are all going dirt cheap. What up, Rich Martinez? No rush, man. We're here. Let's call letter E and get something else out for letter E. Letter E is going for $8 to Mr. Comic Book, Mr. Casey Blevins. Mace Windu, number 2. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Alan Krebs with a strong bid on Z, calling all challengers. 100 bones. Well, we just did Mace Windu number 2 for $8. Let's do Mace Windu number 1. What do you say? Starting at $1. There you go, bagged and boarded like all my other stuff. Mace Windu, Star Wars comic. Number 1, numero uno, the start of everything. Starting at $1. Letter E. So there you got Mace Windu number 2, and we're putting out Mace Windu number 1. Ha! That sounds good, Dan. Yoda, absolutely, brother. The Yoda has a cracked bubble, but I'm happy to show it to you again. There you go. Gives me something to do as well, which is nice. Brown Snake Yoda looks good on display, unpunched, but it does have a cracked and squished bubble, which I'll show you here. Bubble's squished on top. It's got a crack down here, as soon as I can make it focus. Need something with writing on it to make it focus. Maybe the Kenner thing there. The crack's right down there at the bottom. Hold on, I gotta figure out how to make it focus here. Let's try this. There we go. It's got a little crack right here. See it? Figure cannot be removed. Solid down here. A little cracking. A little cracking right there. There's actually a little, I can feel a little something right there. But figure definitely cannot be removed. Just got a crack in the bubble. Still a steal of a deal at $210 though. Letter U. Look at that boba. Beauty. Here, we'll wait till he turns around because he's so nice. What up, Derek Cernak? How you doing, buddy? For those that don't know, Derek Cernak made me this. The IC auction droid right there. That's out here every week, Derek. So you're always with us. Thanks, Phil. You got to check out Derek over there on the mystery mail call page with Kirk Keck. They do fun games and stuff. It's a fun page. I'm on it. Teague Richardson takes over on you at 230. Daryl Anderson takes over on H at 70. Casey Blevins, I think you're the only one bidding on comics, so you're going to get Mace Windu #1 for cheaper than you paid for Mace Windu #2. Shows how much I know about comic books. Brent Riggs takes over on M at 31. I can't believe that blaster works on letter O. That's crazy. Those never work for me. I can't even recall hearing that crazy sound. I wonder if I've ever gotten one to work. Huh. Letter Z is at $100 at Force Lightsaber. Usually we sell the red ones for about $125. I thought the green would go for more. M31, M32. We got some action on M. Of course, because it's only $32. And it is a Wampa. Wampa, Wampa, Wampa. 15 on letter B. Oh, yep. Andrea, letter B, it's at $15. For Lando Skiff. Yeah, M is decently clean, man. I mean, he's a little bit yellow, but I mean, for a Wampa, those things sometimes go ugly yellow. Yellow. But I guess, to be fair, it is a animal covered in white fur. It probably should be at least somewhat yellow. If you know what I mean. I'm going to take down letter T because nobody's betting on her, even though she's a killer deal and beautiful. And we're going to put up something else for that. Tried repairing my blaster, no joy, and then as soon as it was used for a few minutes again, it went again, managed to repair all the vehicle sounds. Oh, nice. AFA 80 Barada. I am going to start him off at $800. Feel free to go look at eBay. They don't sell for under $1,000 anymore. AFA 80 Barada. Card 80, bubble 80, figure 85. So there you go. Starting at 800 bones. Steal of a deal right there. And that's going to be letter T. AFA 80 Barada. Starting off at $800. You know what? The steal of the night. I know it is The Force Awakens poster, but this is a double-sided theatrical release poster. See how it's written backwards? And it's only at $10. You can get $100 for that off eBay in a second. because they are rare as hen's teeth when they're double-sided like that. It's only at $10. Letter EI, the extra item. And here, so you know I ain't fibbing. There you go. Double-sided poster. $128. Currently $10 on the live auction. Can't go wrong with that. It's a good deal. But that's the same exact poster on eBay for $128. We're selling it on Taco Tuesday for $10. Can't go wrong. That's a deal. Oh, we just got a bid. Brian Campbell says 25 bones. Still. $128 on eBay. Taco Tuesday, $25. Those are the kind of deals we do on Taco Tuesday. No better show on the internet. Having problems with my letter A, B, C, and D camera. Conks out a couple times an episode now. At least it's an easy fix. I got some extra cameras. I could really swap it out. But I'll have to get around to it. I got a pretty good collection I'm picking up Thursday. High-end items, very high-end items. So tune in for next week's Taco Tuesday. You'll see some real high-end stuff. So if anybody got anything up going north from Nashville, no matter where it is, you let me know. I'm buying collections. Cash money in hand. Buying collections for Taco Tuesday sales. And remember, all the proceeds from Taco Tuesday sales goes directly towards funding ICCCon, the future of conventions. Right here in Middle Tennessee. I'm going to check my price on burrata. But I think I'm right. FA80 burrata. That's 75. That doesn't count. $12.99. Oh, 600. I'll tell you what, I am going to change the price on burrata because now that I've looked them up, they have come down. So Andrea changed the starting price on burrata to $600. If anybody's keen on letter T burrata, I am changing the starting price to $600. AFA 80. That was just the sticker I had written on it from before, but that is not his current price. So there you go, 600 bones. Good thing I looked him up. I was too high. All right, let's call Yoda there. Letter U. Letter U is Yoda at 230. 230. Letter U. Let's call Yoda going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold on Yoda. Letter U at $230 to Mr. T. Richardson. It's a steal of a deal for a brown snake carded Yoda, even with a little crack in him. Now we got some action on EI. It is a double-sided theatrical poster. There you go, 35 bucks, still a killer deal. We're going to throw up another AFA 80 there for you. AFA 80 tri-logo. That doesn't happen a lot to get an 80 on a tri-logo because they have such fragile bubbles. Well, not really fragile, but very squishable bubbles. Tri-logo Klaatu Skiff, AFA 80. Card 85, bubble 80, figure 85, so high subgrades as well. There you go, Tri-Logo AFA 80. We're going to start him off at $1, I guess. But he is an AFA 80 graded, so hopefully he'll go for more than that. And he is an awesome Tri-Logo, starting at $1. AFA 80 graded Klaatu. Letter U, starting at $1. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, any questions you have on anything. Happy to show you. Sam Cobra's getting us started on you at $1.25. Brian Campbell, you'd have to go over 125. Sam Cobra's already in the lead at 125 on that. AFA 80 Tri-Logo Klaatu Skiff. No grade on S. It's just beautiful, and it does not come in the acrylic. It comes in a star case, but I started it off at $1, so true bids. It's really beautiful. The only problem with it, a little crease at the top, right here. You can see it right there. But the bubble is just shockingly beautiful. Not a drip of yellow to it. One of the nicest bubbles I've ever seen on a boba, ever. And it will ship in a star case. I'm keeping the acrylic because the acrylic is technically for a Gamerian guard. So it's the extra wide acrylic, and I could use it. So boba will come in a star case. Are you putting up Jabba Dungeon tonight? Sure, dude. I could put it up after the Green Saber. I'm letting the Green Saber spin a little just because usually the red ones go for 125, and I know that the greens are harder to get than the reds. Murata is an AFA 80 and Klaatu is an AFA 80 tri-logo. $12-inch Chewbacca. Man, the problem with the here, I'll show you. Here's the problem with the 12-inch Chewbacca. This is all of his blaster I have. I'm missing the crossbar, and it's somewhere in this room. It's the only reason why I haven't sold him yet. I guess I could sell him and then give the crossbar to Andrea to throw on eBay or something when I do find it, but I don't know. I hate selling stuff incomplete if I could avoid it, and I know for a fact that's in here. I got an AT-AT over here that's perfect, and I dropped one of the chin guns when I first brought it in here, and it's missing one chin gun because I can't find it. And it's not like the floor has stuff on it. I mean, well, it does have tubs and stuff, but I don't know. Just can't find it. We're at $50 on EI. We're at 105 on the Green Saber. Massey Michael takes over. The poster is EI, the double-sided The Force Awakens theatrical release poster. Can't believe nobody's bid on that unarticulated Mexican bootleg Chewbacca. He's very cool. A is not a Taiwan. It's just in very, very beautiful condition. Kyle Bowlenball takes over on Boba. Uh-oh. Here, I just was showing you a close-up. But that boba is stunningly beautiful. What did I do with the old Taco Tuesday room? It's still in my house. It's my office in real life. I have an office upstairs in one of the bedrooms. And it's still there. Everything's still there. But I don't work there anymore to do Star Wars or anything like that. Just real jobs. Chad's here. Time for me to take a break. Goodbye. You could call letter E. I was going to say call that, but somebody just bid on it. You could call letter E, and there's new letter E stuff down there. Grab whatever. Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, Sam, over on YouTube. How are you? Ooh, what are these little... We got 125 on Z, which is that green lightsaber. Casey Blevins, hello. Hey, Brent. Hope you're feeling better, man. I know it's all good. It worked out on Saturday anyway, so. What is I? From, let's see, letter I. It's a black, oh, Andrew's got it. I is the vintage Mexican bootleg. That's Chewbacca, black rubber. Here. Here's a close-up of eye. So yeah, it's a vintage Mexican bootleg. Chewy. Letter I. Hey Kyle, thanks. Nice to see you too. Is I articulated? No. It looks like it's just straight rubber. Yeah, I don't think it's articulated. It's just a rubber mold, I think. You're welcome. Alright, he said we can call letter E that comic book. This guy. So let's go ahead and call letter E. Letter E is at $5. It's the Mace Windu #1 comic. So last call on letter E. Letter E. All right, let's call sold on letter E. Oops, I forgot the timer. There we go. Letter E is sold.
Coming to visit in letter Z.
You what? Oh.
Coming to visit in letter Z.
Yeah. There he is. What cool stuff do we have for letter E?
Something weird.
Dude, what is it?
There you go.
What is this even from?
Yoda mask? I don't know.
We got a Yoda mask, guys. Check it. That's kind of small for my face. He's got two mouths. Yoda's got a double mouth. Ooh, what if I hold... There we go. Can I get my eyes? Ooh.
Ah, there it goes.
Hi, guys. It's, what is that, 2005? Licensed by Gallery. Cool. We got a Yoda mask. It's like rubber. Like that. I don't know how to describe it. Foam? Foam. There you go. Letter E. A weird Yoda foam mask. Lucasfilm.
It's branded.
Yeah. We got 100 on O. Which is that? Which one's O?
Blaster.
Oh, the blaster. Cool. And 175 on Z. Alright, guys. Mike's back. Have fun.
Thanks, Chet.
You are welcome.
Awesome. Silly, weird Yoda mask on letter E that no one's gonna bid on. Go put $1 on it, Chad.
Hey, don't tell me to put anything up there. If I can't put anything up
You
there.
did great, man. It's weird letter. It's weird letter E. It can be anything, and you took that to heart. All right, folks, let me know if you want to see anything, if there's anything you want me to show you. Andrea is feeding the dog, so she needs a moment. Everyone should go sign up for IC for Life charity. You're buying all this stuff, you're putting it on your shelf. What happens if the worst happens? You should have IC for Life charity. Because it would keep you safe forever. What is the grade on letter U? I don't know. U is an AFA 80, and he has the subgrades of card 85, bubble 80, and figure 85, so high subgrades. He's an AFA 80, and he's only at 155 bucks. He's so cheap, it's stupid. I mean, you got to figure it costs at least 100 bucks to get an AFA graded carded figure back and forth from AFA. And then you figure that card is a nice tri-logo Klaatu with a good bubble. It's got to be worth at least 150 bucks. So that's at least a $250 figure right there, and it's only going for 155. And 250 is on the low end. That's if you get lucky and get an 80, which doesn't happen all the time if you've ever graded. But yeah, it's a good deal. Letter U, AFA 80. Is Katie coming back to ICC this year? No. We try not to have duplicates, man. See, the biggest problem with repeat guest stars, and no matter who it is, dude, we've done it with a few of them over the years, but no matter who it is, they make a lot less money the second time around because most people have already met them. So we try to avoid duplicate guest stars. The one, two exceptions to the rule are Kenner people because there's so few Kenner people left. And their stories, they have so many stories, they can do new stories every time. And also, Stephen Constantino, the Grammarian Guard, he gets to come every year because the first year, before I knew you had to pay for people to clean up after the convention, it was myself and Andrea cleaning up 178,000 square feet. And Stephen Constantino was there because his flight was late. And he helped us the whole time. Swept, picked up flyers. He was awesome. So I said, dude, you're the coolest dude ever. Thank you so much for helping. And I was like, you're always welcome at ICCCon. So he's the only one that always does come back. But yeah, if we're going to have Katie Sackhoff again, it'll be years from now, brother. To be fair. Just because you got to give it a few years for... she's nice to look at, though. Yeah, well... Don't worry. You carry a phone in your pocket. You can look at anybody you want. Alan Krebs, letter Z, 200 bucks. I figured the green saber was worth more than the red saber. I knew it was. I'm glad I left it spinning for a bit. Because it was stuck down there in the nether regions for a while. Can't believe nobody's biting on Barada. Biting on Barada, AFA 80. We only got $35 on the Wampa. That's a steal of a deal for sure. Sam Cobra is $1 on the Yoda mask. You got to take a picture and put it on the IC, bro. When you get it. In your Yoda mask. All right, let me run the gamut for you. We're going to start off here. We have letter A is a Boba Fett Hong Kong complete, beautiful condition. Letter B is a top shelf Lando Skiff Guard in beautiful condition. I didn't even put on his helmet because I didn't want to scratch his hair. Letter C is a Grammarian Guard in beautiful condition. The minimum on Barada, 600 bucks, brother. 600 bucks on Barada. The Tusken Raider complete, only at $31, and he is stunningly nice. Barada is AFA 80, brother. He is an AFA 80, and his subgrades are card 80, bubble 80, figure 85. And then next up is the foam Yoda face thingy. That's $1. And then we have Lando Skiff Lily Letty complete is letter F. Eric, yeah, he, I don't know. PM me and I'll tell you. Because he kind of like went the wrong way out of the hobby, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'll tell you. It was Eric Schweitzer. I know who you're talking about. Next up is Lily Letty Ree's absolutely beautiful paint on him. Shockingly nice. He's at 80 bucks with Mr. Anderson. And then we have the Emperor's Royal Guard Lily Letty at 70 bucks with Mr. Anderson. And then we have Chewbacca, vintage Mexican bootleg, black rubber, unarticulated, Starting at $220, no bids yet. We got the Wampa at $35. The Wampa right there, letter M as in Michael at $35. Can't go wrong with a $35 Wampa. We got the Radar Laser Cannon Mini Rig, $21. Letter N. We have letter O is the Han Solo Star Wars Blaster, missing one knob at $115. Letter P is at $16. The AST-5 Mini Rig. The Han Solo Blaster does work. We got it working here. Letter S is the beautiful 65 back Boba Fett Emperor offer. A little tiny crease on the card, but a beautiful bubble. Shockingly nice bubble. And he's at $17.50. And then the next up is AFA 80 Barada, Power of the Force Barada, AFA 80, and it's starting bid at $600. And then we have the AFA 80 Tri-Logo Klaatu Skiff right there. And his starting bid is at... or no, he's already at $165. Eduardo Martin's Boba is already at $17.50. You'd have to go at least $17.70 to take over the lead on that Boba there. And then we have the Green Force lightsaber, letter Z, and that's at $200 with Mr. Alan Krebs. And then Sam Cobras has the lead on the double-sided theatrical release poster for The Force Awakens. That's why it's backwards. The other side is forwards. The back is the mirror image there. I think that's so they could put it in and the poster could light up. Alrighty, so let's go over here to the big wheel because I want the big wheel back. People had some things they wanted the Jabba's Dungeon out there. So we're going to call this one for Mr. Alan Krebs. Going once, going twice, going thrice. 200 bones. Eduardo Martins takes over on the Boba Fett at $17.75. Kyle Bolenbaugh takes immediately over on the Boba Fett at $1,800. It's a beautiful Boba. Lightsaber is Gonzo. There you go. Why does it keep kicking down my thing here? Was there a Darth Vader switcheroo? No, not this time, man, but that is an awesome thing. We're just talking about awesome. That's awesome. Jabba's Dungeon you wanted. Yes, sir. Most boring playset ever, but still, it's part of the series. Jabba's Dungeon. It's got stickers. It's a really nice condition, Jabba's Dungeon, for what that's worth. But, there you go, Jabba's Dungeon. Starting at $1, letter Z. It's essentially just a gray droid factory base, but there it be, Jabba's Dungeon, starting at $1. $1 holla. Brian Campbell takes over on you at 170. Scott Samuels is out on O. That is the Han Solo Blaster. Sam Samuels takes over, or Scott Samuels rather, takes over on the Lando Skiff Lily Letty Complete at $62. As much as I don't want to sell the Wampa, it looks like the Wampa is done, so we're going to go sell him there. Letter M is going for $35. Steal of a deal on a Wampa right there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold Wampa for 35 bones. Rich Martinez, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Long time no speak. Hope you're doing well up there. Connecticut boy right there. Back home. He lives in North Haven or New Haven or something like that. So back home for real. All right, next up is going to be the radar laser cannon. That's letter N, going for 21 bones to Mr. Atkins. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So. All right, let me find you a couple new items there for M and N. All right, here you go. This is going to be letter M. It is a land speeder. It's in really nice condition, except this handle is busted off. So the wheels don't come out unless you grab yourself a tool and do like so. And manually release the wheels. So there you go. So a little bit busted, but the glass is perfect. So if you're looking for a glass to replace yours, don't go spend 50 bucks on eBay. Buy this thing and pirate the glass. But there you go. Starting at about letter M as in Michael. That's me. Let me just make sure it clears everything. It's going to hit that darn blaster. That's what it's going to do. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to hit the blaster. Eventually. How about this little guy? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, sorry, buddy. Well, anyway, how you doing, Rich? Nice to know you. My bad. So I guess I still haven't heard from him. There you go. Oh, I knew it was gonna hit the blaster. Oh. Let's call the blaster, because it's hitting the blaster. Yeah. Son of a gun. Ah, stop hitting the blaster. Alright. I've made a disaster. We're calling the DL44. How cool is this? I'm going to call this because I just didn't, I took away the space it was occupying. It's at letter O, Alan Krebs at 115. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold to Alan Krebs. Okay. Why does that keep happening to this? I don't know if you guys are noticing, but my thing keeps... Andrea, are you scrolling on the Sheets page? Yeah, I think that's definitely what it is. There you go. I keep trying to fix it all night, and it's just... Gee whiz. Oh, there you go. Let's call this mini rig as well. It is the AST5. It's at 16 bucks for my buddy Caesar Spike. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold to Caesar. Can't go wrong for 16 bones. I know, it's probably me, dear. It's probably me scrolling away. I know, that is weird, because it's only the one over here on this monitor it's picking up. Oh, you know why it is? Almost out of storage. Keeps popping up because of my Gmail. It's a darn pop-up that's doing it to me. Sorry that I accused you of scrolling, dear. My apologies. It was not you. It's Gmail being difficult. Alright, what are we putting up there? Let's see. Problem is space. Alright. We got this little guy that somebody paid $24.99 for at one point. So it has a sticker on it. But it's starting at $1, so you could get a better deal than that. Letter O. And then letter P is going to be one of those die-cast X-Wings. This one's a little bit beat up. Does not have the canopy. But the X-foils still lock in attack position. So there you go. Starting at $1 though. Can't go wrong. Letter P, $1 holler. There we go. Now, everything is back to spinning and not hitting. Cool. Alright, we got only $15 on the Jabba's Dungeon there. I think it should be worth more than that. It is a playset. I shouldn't have picked on it so much when I put it up. Jabba's Dungeon. Looks like they go for $80 with an 8D8. If you want me to find an 8D8 and throw it in there for you, I'm more than happy to do that. Dang, 119. With 25 watchers. Look at this. So yes, letter Z is way too cheap. 25 watchers. 119. So currently, for the same exact item here on Taco Tuesday, it's $10. And it's right here. Same exact thing. No worries, Rich. We'll get somebody else to bid on it. We just got to let people know it's there, buddy. We got Brian Jones already took over at $20. Brett Lancaster, that's not enough. You'd have to come higher than that, brother. There we go. $25, Brent Lancaster. You just got to tell people it's there. It's tough when it's like this because there's so much going on. And I get that, but it is more fun, so lots going on. I'm going to call that mask because Sam Cobras, you deserve it, buddy. $1 on the mask, going once, going twice, going thrice. Nice. Vader down, #1. That's what's going up next. Vader down, #1. Darth Vader comic. #1. Starting at $1. Perfectly bagged and boarded. It's mine. So I never read it. Totally got into comics at one time and I was like, I'm going to read them all and I'm going to collect them all. So I bought one to read and one to collect, and I put them both bagged and boarded, and I never touched any of them. So there was my big plan that didn't work out. Can't see A to D on the spreadsheet. Yeah, that's because it keeps moving on me from these darn Google pop-ups. There you go. This one's all cockeyed. It's because I moved them all for the Google box. And now I closed the pop-up, so it's back to that. Any other creatures, please? Sure, dude. Creatures. Creature features. Oh, and A, stop spinning, man. Come on, A. All right, I'm going to pull down Barada because we got no bites on that. If somebody wants that, just let me know. Next up, how about a Bosk? Boskman on card. Comes with a star case. Technically, Brent counts as a creature because he is a boss. It's got a really nice bubble. Just some yellow to it there. But a beautiful bubble. We'll start him off at $1. Return of the Jedi, 65 back Bosk. Really nice mint on card there. Comes in a star case. Starting at $1, and if you guys try to buy a boss for $100, I'm never starting anything at $1 again. So starting at $1, or if you buy a boss, not try to buy, feel free to try to buy it at that, but if you buy it at that. Any other creatures? Creatures. We're at $30 on Jabba's dungeon there. I need more space to spin stuff. Get you out your creature feature. Let's call Boba Fett because he's been out there long enough. He's at $1,800 with Kyle Bolenbaugh. That beauty of a Boba will let him spin around one more time here. Absolutely stunning. Started him at $1. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Boba Fett, where? Right there on letter S. Congrats, Kyle Bolenbaugh. I think you got a steal of a deal, brother. Enjoy. Well, we got another bid on Boba, 18 and a quarter. Eduardo Martins came in before the time was up. So it's still live. Boba's at 18 and a quarter. The bid is to you, Kyle. Does anybody collect these things? They're sought after. Should I just put them on eBay? Because they just sit here. And I put them up once at like $100 cheaper than eBay costs, and nobody even bid. I don't know what to do with them. I don't collect them. Certainly not the plastic case cards there. Kyle Bolenbaugh takes back over on Boba at $18.50. Your option, Eduardo. We got $6 on E. That's number 1, Darth Vader. Darth Vader, number 1. Vader down. We've got a Piper down. Piper down. Eduardo Martin says 1875. Got a lot of action on Boba when I was going to call him. $1,900. Kyle Bolenbaugh. There's still a lot of margin in that Boba Fett. It is an Emperor offer. It's an absolute beauty. Casey Blevins takes over on the Darth Vader comic at 8 bones. Darth Vader #1. Vader down. Yes, the boba is a very clear bubble. Here, I'll show it to you since everybody's bidding on it again. Eduardo Martin's at 19 1/4 on boba. Yeah. Not only is it a clear bubble, but it's a 65 back with a clear bubble. So that's like, you know how it is with 65 backs. Bosk is a 65 back. And look at Bosk's bubble. You know what I mean? That's usually a 65 back bubble right there. But look at this one. Crystal clear, beautiful bubble. The only problem with him at all is right up here. He's got that little crease. But that's it. His bubble is just glorious. Yeah, of course, John. Happy to show you. And he will ship in a star case. Eduardo Martins takes over at 1975 on boba. Letter Z is only at $30. If anybody wants to get in on Letter Z, that's a steal of a deal for a Jabba's Dungeon, $30. Kyle Bowenbaugh takes over at 2 G's for boba. Okay, I don't know if we are in a time vacuum or insanity world or what, but that Bosk right there is a mid-on card Bosk. Beautiful bubble. Beautiful card, even now that I talk about it. But beautiful Bosk. Letter T. Starting bid is $1. Not a single person has bid. Well, actually, somebody has bid. There we go. It's at 101. Chuck George is in the lead. But still, that's so cheap. That's just a Bosk just spinning around there that nobody's paying any attention to. Boskman on card right there. Look at him. Adam Diamante, there's already a 101 bid, so you'd have to go at least 111? Yeah, 5. Oh, no, it's got to be $5. 106. All right, Eduardo Martins is out on the boba, so then we are going to call it for Kyle Bowenbaugh. Congratulations. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Boba Fett going to Kyle Bowenbaugh. Beautiful piece. Congratulations. Well, there you go. Switch him into a star case right now, so I don't forget. Brand new case for you, bud. It's a freaking stunner, dude. Congratulations. Here, everybody, you get one last look at an unbelievably beautiful Boba Fett. Look at that freaking thing. Congratulations, Kyle. That is a beauty. Nice. $40 on Jabba's Dungeon. Rich is in the lead. Well, Rich, I think you were the one that asked for it, so it's good you're in the lead. Alrighty, what do we do here? Let me pull down Chewbacca because nobody wanted it. And I'm going to put up a different vintage Mexican bootleg. And we'll see how that goes. Here. This one's going to start at $250. Yeah, it is tough to get that particular one, to be fair, because of the Emperor offer. This one's going to start off at $250. It is a Tuscan Raider vintage Mexican bootleg. It is also in a black rubber, but it's a super soft black rubber. And he does even have his cape. So his cape is essentially like a vinyl bag thing. But there's his cape. And this one's really cool because check it out. It's like a super soft rubber. But he's starting off at $250. I did get up to a $200 offer on Deal No Deal when I put him up, but he's worth more than that, so I didn't accept it. There you go. Letter I, vintage Mexican bootleg. Unarticulated soft rubber Tuscan Raider. Put Chewbacca back in the bag. For another day. We usually have Chad Bordner and Darren Escovari, both of which aren't here, but both of them buy bootlegs. So I think that's why the bootleg just keeps spinning. There, St. Patrick's Daying it. Oh, we need something for letter S. Debut card Han Solo. Oh, Chad is here? Well, there you go. Chad, why are you not buying the bootlegs? Debut card Han Solo Hoth. Beautiful bubble. Beautiful card. 31 back, not 32 back. 31 back, which is way harder to get. We're going to start this one off at $400. But look at that bubble. It is a stunner. And the card is beautiful. And it is a 31 back, not a 32. 31 back. So it's the Han Solo Hoth debut card. First card he was ever offered on. And it was only run for a short run. 31 backs only came out for a year before 32 backs took over. So, not many of him out there. Letter S. Guys, you got to do better than 115 on a Bosk. Sorry. Please. It's a Bosk. It's not like, you know, I'm asking you to give me that on a Return of the Jedi Lobot or something, or a Klaatu. It's a Bosk. Bounty Hunter. Bosk. He's only at $115. That's such a steal. Is this one nicer than the one I bought 2 weeks ago? I don't know. How nice was the one you bought 2 weeks ago? I didn't see anything wrong with this one, man. So I don't know. How much did you pay 2 weeks ago? That's a better question. Yeah, Bosca's is worth at least $257, folks. Come on. Don't be that guy to me. I try to hook you up. Look at that. And mine's better condition than every single one you see. Not a fan of the black rubber bootlegs. They're not my thing. Got you. Let me find you a different color bootleg, man. Shoot. I don't got any different colored bootlegs right now. You just like the cool, weird ones. Oh, I got a Yoda. He's not Brack. There you go. I put him up last week, though, when you were here, so we'll put him back in the box. The one I bought had a small crease in the back. This one does not have a small crease in the back, brother. So, yes, I would say this one is better than the one you got. If you need an extra. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Drinking a Guinness. Man, you need to eat a Guinness. They're so thick. Paid $3.95, so I think this one is a good deal. Well, there you go. $5 more, and it's a little bit better than one that was worth $3.95. Any more Franks? Like sausages? Frankensteins? No, no more Frankensteins right now. Those are tough to get, man. But Caesar is watching. Caesar, get me more Frankensteins. They like them. There we go. I just sent one of my Mexican connects out to go find them for me. Caesar, more Frankenstein figures, please. All right, let's call these ones. What do you say? We're going to start off on letter A, that ridiculously beautiful Boba Fett. He is so nice. Going once, going twice, going thrice for Mr. Brian Campbell. Sold. Brian, you got to have a good handful of Boba Fetts now, man. You always buy the really nice ones. From me. You must have a good Boba army going on. Of, like, really perfect Boba Fetts. It always seems to be your name when it's a really, really nice one. Lando Skiff Complete going to Brent Lancaster at $22. Really nice Lando Skiff there, Brent. You're going to dig them. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold 22. Jerome Rome's Casino. $22. Grammarian Guard, $25. Letter C. Beautiful Grammarian Guard. Going to Mr. Lancaster. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Beautiful Gam Guard there. Very nice condition. And a good deal at $25. Being so nice. Next up, the Tuscan for my man Frankie Ramos. What's up, dude? Letter D, going once, twice, 3 times, $40. Sold. All right, next up, we're going to go to the Lily Letties there. So we got Lily Letty Lando Skiff Complete going to Sam Samuels at $62. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold $62. Voila. And then the Reeves Lily Letty Complete going to Mr. Anderson for 80 bones. Beautiful Reeves there, man. And those Lily Letty ones are tough because of all the paint. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. The Lily Letty ERG, we just got a new bid on, so we're going to skip that one. The Vintage Tuscan is still live. All right, so here's everything that's going on right now, and I'm going to pull down these and get you up some new stuff. A Tuscan Raider is way nicer than it sold for. Whoever bought it. You got a killer deal. For sure. Any Imperial Commanders? Let me look for you, brother. I don't think so. I didn't have any last week. I haven't gotten more loose figures since, so I don't think so. But I'm going to look anyway, just in case. You are cleaning up on your job with these guys, though. Hey Mike, did you see the video we did in Plastic Universe? We sent a hi and a call out to you. Yes, I did, brother. Very cool. Thank you. I always love the shout outs, man. You can always tag me in shout outs. I'm more than happy to share them for you. Get you some more hits on your thing. Just write Letty on those so there's no confusion. That reuse is really nice. Congrats. He's really, yeah, his hands are just, it's so hard to get his hands because they're just light paint, you know. You look at them the wrong way, they scratch. Okay. I do, Brent. I do. How cool is that? All right. Check it out, dude. Letter A. An Imperial Commander. He is complete. Does have a little scratch on his hat there, though. But otherwise, nice. And he is complete. Letter A, starting at $1, as per request. Letter B, how about a nice bright white Stormtrooper? Big hi to Andrea. You got to give Andrea the hi if you know what's good for you. She's essentially the one that runs everything, and I'm just the trained monkey at the head of the class here. Really nice Stormtrooper. You know what? His blaster, that little piece on the back of his blaster is broken off, but whatever. Stormtrooper's beautiful. Look at him. It's a really, really nice Stormtrooper. Really, really nice. Here he is against a white sheet of paper, so you know I ain't teasing. That's a nice Stormtrooper. Letter B, bright white Stormtrooper. Letter C, how about a Jawa? Andrea, we can listen to your song here, babe. Everybody knows what time it is. It's in really nice shape. Great paint on his hands, great eyeballs. Looks just to be a regular brown Stitch to me. Yep. There's his blaster. Jawa, 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 Jawa. Jawa, 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 Jawa. Jawa in the Sandcrawler. Beautiful Jawa, very nice. Letter C. Utini. Letter D, how about a nice 88? Or should I put him with the Jawa's Dungeon and scooch it up a bit? Jawa's Dungeon sells for 80 bucks with an 88. Nice bright white 88. His legs could use a little work there. But bright white 88. Nice looking 88. He'll be letter D, 88. Here's the other Jawa song. In the Sandcrawler, fixing up the androids, trying to make $1. I'm on the wall press, it's scavenge all day. When the sun goes down, it's time to party. In the middle of the midnight desert, dance in the moonlight heat. Joe's our team, eeny, meeny, when it's time to party, they shout, okay. A boogie Jawa, boogie boogie Jawa, a boogie Jawa, boogie boogie Jawa, a boogie Jawa, boogie 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 boogie. Boogie Jawa, boogie boogie Jawa, a boogie Jawa, boogie boogie Jawa, a boogie Jawa. Nadine's rocking out to the Jawa song. He's going to be letter F, the best hair in the business, General Nadine. He seems to be in perfect condition to me. Very, very nice. Great paint. Oh, he's got a little scratch on his belt right there. But his hair's really nice. So there you go. Starting at a buck. General Nadine. Letter F as in Frank. And then letter G, last 17 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts. How about a Lumat? Complete Lumat. Really nice condition on him. Very clean. Complete Lumat. Starting at a buck. Letter G. All right. And there you go. Brand new figures out there on the first 2 wheels. No bids on D. No bids on D. All right, let's call the Vader Down comic right there, letter E. It's at $8 for Casey Blevins. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $8. How about a stack of red Topps cards for letter E? I'll tell you how many. Then I'll write it on the bag. I know, poor 88, right? Poor guy. No one likes you. Alright, I'll count them for you and you get to see them while I count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 51 Red Series Topps cards, vintage Topps cards. We do have the Luke Stormtrooper in there. Bam. So 51 cards, starting at $1, letter E. $51 cards. Letter E. And there you go. Starting at $1. How could you go wrong? Bosca's only at 170. That's a steal of a deal still. We're only at $60 on Lumat. Last one I sold here went for $140. So that's cheap. $60 Lumat. And I just sold that last one 3 weeks ago. Brian Jones starts us off on the 51 Topps cards at $1. There you go. And let me know if you folks want to see anything. If you got any questions about anything, let me know. Can you show B again? Yes, sir. Beautiful, bright white Stormtrooper. Only problem at all is that blaster, the little tiny piece is broken off back there. But I mean, he's a beauty. He's beautiful condition. I mean, for what's he at right now? $25. It's a steal. Highway robbery for that bright of a thing. You want the red saber? You got it, bud. Here, let's go over here and we'll call this. If anybody wants to get in on that, it's only $50. Super cheap. But I mean, it is the most boring toy ever, so I kind of get it. So we'll call it going once, going twice, going thrice. Jabba's Dungeon, 50 bones. At least it's going to the guy that asked for it. That's always a good thing. Anytime, Tom. Beautiful red saber. I don't know if you guys can hear that. The end is good. Look at how nice the saber is. I don't see any creases in it, which is crazy. I mean, how do you have one of these sabers and not smack it against another saber a million times? Return to the Jedi hilt, and the stickers are nice. Just got home from a soccer game. Nice, man. How was it? Hopefully your team won. Really nice stickers. I really lucked out when I got all these lightsabers. They're really great condition. Ha! You got it, buddy. Enjoy the most boring playset in history. There you go. Starting at $1. Beautiful red saber. And it's nice and bright red. I don't know why that camera washes it out. It's not faded in any way or anything. It's bright red. I think this camera shows it better. Yeah, it does. See? Ah, daughter is the goalie. Nice. Well, hopefully she didn't let any balls in the net. I need a Farm Boy yellow taillight saber. I do not have a Farm Boy with saber currently in good condition, brother. I just don't. Sorry, man. But one day, remember everybody, I am buying toys, so if you know of a collection, I do pay a 10% finder's fee. So you find me a $10,000 collection, I will give you $1,000. PayPal friends and family. It is the easiest way to make $1,000 in the world. Just find me a collection. Aaron Challenger bidding on Z just because, see, here's the thing. Aaron is the wonderful, and thank you, sir, but he's the wonderful lawyer for IC for Life. And I'm going to meet with him tomorrow for lunch and also to talk to the accountant for IC for Life. And so Aaron wants me to walk around downtown Nashville with a full-size lightsaber because he thinks that's hilarious. But the thing is he doesn't understand that I don't care. I'm more than happy to do that. But that's why Aaron's bidding on that, just to make me walk through downtown Nashville tomorrow with a lightsaber. I know it. What is O, E, and E? And EI. O... O is a PD8 mini rig. That's letter O. PD8 mini rig right there. What were the other ones? E. E is 51 Topps trading cards. They're currently only at $5. But 51 red Topps trading cards. Please do it. I will, man. I'll run through the hallways with it. Making force sounds. And then, excuse me, EI is the original theatrical release poster for The Force Awakens. It's a double-sided poster. So the back side is a mirror image of the front side. So the front side is written correctly in forward English, and the back side is in backwards English. I can meet you in the garage, actually. Well, if you want to. Why, are you embarrassed now? Now I'm coming. I'm going to grab one of the IC lightsabers, man, and I'm going to run through there. Spare you having to lug everything around. Sounds good to me, brother. Will this be a live stream? Yeah, why not? Alright, folks. Hey, I got a separate item, okay? Andrea's been on me to take pictures of these because they are currently blocking the place where she keeps her vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I'll go over the Jawa in 1 second. No stitch color, just brown. But I haven't made the post and I haven't taken the pictures yet. But this was this year's admin gift, okay? And I'm going to be putting up a post eventually on the IC to sell them. They're going to be at $45 each. That's what I paid. And I'm not going to open it inside because it's unlucky. But it is an umbrella that has the Imperial Commissary logo and the ICCC logo. Both those logos twice on the umbrella, right? And on top of that, let me see if I have any batteries in here. But it's a lightsaber umbrella. So if you want one of these, just tell Andrea, add an umbrella, and they're $45 each. You can get as many as you want. I think I have 50 left. Because when you buy a exclusive admin present that is customized like that, you have to buy more than you need. Because nobody will sell you for 45 or 50 umbrellas. And this is what happens when you do something completely unprepared. You don't have the right batteries. There's 2 AAAs. Just lost one. Let me see if I got another AAA battery somewhere to show you. Ah, I don't have enough batteries. Andrea, where are their AAA batteries over here? Now you want me walking around with an umbrella too, Aaron, huh? I see how it is. But they're really awesome, and they light up like a lightsaber. And as soon as Andrea tells me where there's more batteries, I'll check. There are 2 on my desk, bunches in the garage. I only need 1, dear. Let me go check your desk. I'll be right back, everybody. Here, watch these. You will eventually see a post on the IC for the umbrella as well. But I figured since they were here, and since Andrea keeps telling me to do it and I keep forgetting, then I may as well. think I put the batteries on upside down. Yep, totally. All right. So check it out. It's got a flashlight on the bottom, which is like a really strong flashlight. And then up top, I'm not going to open it that far because it's unlucky or whatever inside the house, but... So that was the exclusive admin gift for this year. Very cool lightsaber umbrellas. Flashlight on the bottom there. They're actually awesome umbrellas too. If you want one of these, $45, and we'll add them to your box. If not, you will see them eventually on the IC. Whatever ones we have left, but I do have to get rid of the extras. They are blocking Andrea's vacuum closet, and I have been made well aware that that is not where umbrellas go. So, there you go. If anybody's keen on that, it's a really awesome freaking lightsaber umbrella with a flashlight on the bottom. And that flashlight on the bottom is ridiculously useful, and you wouldn't think of it. But, like where you're walking, it lights up where you're walking, which is really cool. So, there you go. Definitely you should grab one if you want one. There's only 50 of these left. So, if you are keen, go for it. I think it's a push button for the bottom one or something. Yeah, it does that. See? On, off. So there you go. But very cool. Well, she's got the closet space. The problem is the 2 extra boxes of lightsabers are right in front of the closet space. So, and yours will come all wrapped up nice in plastic and everything and brand new. You won't get the one I just used as a sample. Andrea, that's on your umbrella now, the sample one. Because I have mine at home. Also, since there's weird things, as always, you can always ask for an IC Toys eye loop. Andrea sells them for $10. They have 2 lights on them. And they are magnifying glasses. Great. And they are IC Toys branded. The same exact eye loop on Amazon costs you $20. Andrea can add one to your box for $10. So just tell her, add an eye loop if you want one. And you wanted to see the Jawa again, brother. Here you go. Jawa is very nice. Just regular stitch, regular brown stitch. But very nice Jawa. Great hands on him. Great eyeballs. And he is complete. But he's just a regular brown stitch. But very, very nice condition. Letter C there. Alright, and here's everything completely still spinning. Sorry I didn't tell you about the umbrellas, Andrea, and I just put them up. I know that must be difficult on your keeping track side of things, but I don't know. I just thought of it, and they were right here. So I figured, why not? Holy moly artichoke, guess what time it is, everybody? It is 7:57, and I want to go eat tacos. So we're going to start off here at letter A, and we're going to start calling them. If you want something, get in right now, or else you're going to be forever holding your peace. Because we currently have a Jawa, mint complete Jawa, only at $41, and I'm going to call that third. So if you want to get in on those, get in on those. Aaron wants to sample umbrella. Alright. Here we go. Starting off at letter A. Letter A right there. We have letter A is the Brent Lancaster Imperial Commander complete, going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. And if you didn't buy anything, it's totally okay. We'll do it with the shipping and everything, just like regular. And the umbrellas, they aren't that expensive to ship. I think they're only like $8. Because we have the right boxes. Because they're essentially a lightsaber size. All right, next up, letter B. Aaron Schauner going to get a $25 bright white Stormtrooper. Good for you, brother. That's a good deal. Going once, going twice. Sold. You done good on that one, kid. That's a steal of a deal. The Jawa we're going to skip because he just got a bid, but we are going to call 8D8 for $6. He's got 2 8s in his name, but he's only getting $6. Going once, going twice, going thrice. God forbid he was yellow. You guys would have paid $1. Nice white 8D8 there. All right, next up, we got 51 Topps cards. That's 5-1 Topps cards, only going for $12. Steal of a deal, letter E. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Casey Blevins, letter E. General Maydeen just got a new bid. Lumat got a new bid. Lumat's going for dirt cheap. We got the Lily Letty Emperor's Royal Guard, letter H, going for $100. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Luke can put the Broken Blaster with one of his Wallies. Yeah, sure enough, dude. I'm speed calling for Taco Tuesday, folks, so if you want it, bid now or else you'll miss it. Next up, Tuscan Raider did not sell. Land Speeder, wheel release lever is broken, $30. Going for Mr. Casey Blevins. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Land Speeder. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Arthur. Have a great night, brother. All right, MTV 7 going for Mr. Atkins at $14. That's a good deal. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold $14. Man, those mini rigs are getting cheaper every week. PDT-8 just got a new bid, and the Diecast X-Wing just got a new bid. We're going to move over to the Han Solo Hoth debut card for Kyle Bolenbaugh. Going once, going twice, going thrice, $450. The next one's a steal of a deal. When's the last time you saw a Bosk sell for under $200, man, on card? Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter T, Beautiful Bubble Bosk at $175. Chuck George, congratulations, man. That's a good deal. We just got a new bid on that Tri-Logo Klaatu skiff. We're going to call the lightsaber for Mr. Joe Ferraro at 100 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That's our photo guy for ICCC, so make sure you smile when you see Joe. Get your picture took. Next up, Steal of the Night. The Sam Cobra is going to take down that double-sided The Force Awakens theatrical release poster for only $50. Going once, going twice, going thrice. It's good deal. All right, and I'll scroll back up to the top. The Jawa Complete is the next one up, going to Aaron Schauner, $45 hairs. Congratulations, buddy. That's a good deal, too. You're cleaning up on that first wheel, bud. Sold to Aaron. Next up, General Madine, $9 on him. Mr. Highland gonna take him down. Get in your bids on that Lumat, folks. He's only at $90. Going once, going twice, going thrice on General Madine. Sold. The best hair in all the Star Wars universe. $9. I remember General Madine's staff was getting $40 like a year ago. And now you can get a complete figure for $9. Crazy. PDT-8 mini rig going for Mr. Nick Grooms at $25. Actually, you're in lead on the X-Wing diecast too, buddy. I'm going to call them both for you. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Nick Grooms. Jawa for the price of an ICCC umbrella. Great deal. Sure enough, dude. Yes, Jason, I'm sorry you did miss the green saber, bud. And then Mr. Chad Bordner going to take down Klaatu Skiff at 210. Beautiful card right there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. AFA 80 Tri-Logo Klaatu Skiff. Well, there you go, my fellow wonderful IC members. That's the end for tonight. Now, go check all the rest of the internet. I bet you won't find a live sale quite like that one. Amazing night, amazing items, amazing people, and thank you very much for being a member of the IC. Remember, it only takes 3 simple things to be a member. You got to teach, you got to learn, and you got to grow the hobby. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining me on Taco Tuesday, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Good night.
Hungry for treasure from a galaxy far away? Tune into Taco Tuesday, it's the ultimate display. Vintage Star Wars gold, deals that never miss. Only on the IC, feel the force in every bid. Incredible finds beam straight to your screen. Every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central, come live the dream. From rare Boba Fett to that Falcon you adore, Taco Tuesday's got the goods and so much more. Looking for that Falcon or a figure still sealed?